right, that is Corey Young, and we have to apologize for our video feed. I set the frame rates and the DPS and all that too high. And
okay, he's going to tell us how to build the watch. Okay, moving on. That was Corey Young. 320. Yes. March the 20th, 2016. That was the number one song. Yes. Life Looks Best from a Bar in Key West. Thank you, Corey Young, for that song, because I love it.
Me too, as a matter of fact.
And speaking about bars, here we go.
By the way, though, welcome to the Radio A1A and Cruisin Country Radio simulcast of the Trop40 for this Sunday.
Absolutely.
And this Sunday is the 11th, I do believe. Is it not? Is this the 11th?
Yeah.
I believe it is.
You know what? Real quick here, we got a new listener.
Okay, who is that?
From Moody, Alabama. Richard Lee Frazier. He says, hi, first time listening from Moody, Alabama. Hello, Richard, and hello, Moody, Alabama.
Hi there, Richard.
All right, wait a minute, really quick. Let me shout out some people. Melanie Mulder Page, Carl Page's lovely wife, is listening in. Hey. Carl's probably there in the room. I guess she lets him in the room. I don't know.
I hope so.
And Michael Love says, good morning or good day, beautiful people. And what else do we have? Oh, we've got Felicia, my friend Felicia.
Oh. Hi, Felicia.
Felicia Gillette, she's out there. Robin Cuevas.
Hey, Robin.
Very special friend from the Mississippi coast, Robin Cuevas. And what else?
What else? We've got a new song.
Let's play it.
Actually, it's not new. It was number one. As a matter of fact, let me check my sheet. It was number one on April the 10th, 2016, and that would be Mr.
Daryl Clanton.
Tiki Bar.
Saw this pretty lady just the other day. She was talking on her cell phone, and I heard her say it was an unscheduled vacation. We just jumped in the car, and we're down here at the Tiki Bar. She said we're spending lots of time at the Tiki Bar. As a matter of fact, that's where we are. Out here by the ocean, under the stars, down here at the Tiki Bar. Then there was this guy that called into work. He said, you won't believe it, I'm the luckiest man on earth. I want a free trip to the islands now, ain't that bizarre? And I'm down here at the Tiki Bar. He said we're spending lots of time at the Tiki Bar. As a matter of fact, that's where we are. Out here by the ocean and we're under the stars, down here at the Tiki Bar. So then I got to thinking about my own little life. So I picked up my phone and I called up my wife. I said, I got a little money stashed away in a jar. Let's sail off to the Tiki Bar. And now we're spending lots of time at the Tiki Bar. As a matter of fact, that's where we are. Out here by the ocean, under the stars, down here at the Tiki Bar. So now the moral to my story, it's simple and easy. I'm just like most folks, don't take much to please me. A few days at the beach and I'll be right back to par. And a few nights at the Tiki Bar. Spending lots of time at the Tiki Bar. As a matter of fact, that's where we are. Out here by the ocean, under the stars, down here at the Tiki Bar. I said we're spending lots of time at the tiki bar. As a matter of fact, that's where we are. Out here by the ocean and under the stars. Down here at the tiki bar. Laughing and a singing and playing guitar. Right here at the tiki bar.
Listen to all those tiki bar.
Aren't they having fun? Thank God the tiki bar is open.
Just listen to all of them.
Making all that noise, having all that fun. Clinking those glasses.
That's Daryl Clanton right there. That was our number one song, the third one of the year, the third show of the year. That's one of those, I guess, a premonition of things to come with Daryl, huh?
I guess. I don't know.
Well,
what are you thinking?
I'm thinking he probably had a few more after this.
Oh, a few more drinks or a few more
the top
shorty?
number one songs.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Did I say top
I don't know what you
drawers
said.
or something?
But
Jordies?
in any event, she comes here of her own free will, and she is here from Key West because she wants to be because of what? The music.
The music.
No
and
question.
the people. And I love the island, too. It gives me a chance to...
You like Isla Morada?
Oh, my gosh. I love Isla Morada.
Well,
what's wrong with Isla Morada?
Nothing. Not a damn thing. Our next song was number one, April the 17th, 2016, and April the 24th. 2 weeks in a row. And before they made number one with this song, B-Man and the Ms. Behavens. Mm-hmm. Now it's called B-Man and Michelle. Mm-hmm. Michelle. Brian Fields and Michelle Fields.
Yeah, right.
They have now moved over this period of time. They're in Key West, Florida. But here's their first number one, and it's the fourth one in our top 40 for that year. The number one song, Sail Away, B-Man and the Ms. B. Havens.
lips on that one.
All right, lick your lips on that.
Lipping my lips. Licking my lips. That's
B-Man and the Ms. B. Havens. Ms. B. Havens, that point in time, was his lovely wife, Michelle.
Was his lovely wife. She still is.
Oh, yes. Was and is his lovely wife.
No, was is not correct.
Okay.
No.
Thank you for correcting me, Mayor.
No. Is his lovely wife, Michelle. And you know what? I love that song because it really does make you and your soul take you away.
Yes.
And I wondered, as the song was playing, what do you do when you run as far as you can go in the United States and end up in the Florida Keys and Key West? Where do you go from there if you're going to sail far away? I guess Australia.
Well, you've been there.
Keep on going till you get to Australia.
By the way, this show was, the production of this show was ordered by a couple of interesting people. One of my favorite trop jocks of all time, John V. Knapp, K-N-A-P-P.
Okay, V.
And, of course, the Honorary Mayor sent down an executive order from the office of the Honorary Mayor of the Florida Keys and Key West and said, since our Trop 40 poll was down for a couple of days, and we may be missing some of the votes because it was for 2 days voting, we didn't have anything happening, we decided, you decided that we would take John Knapp's idea and turn it into a top 40, the top number one songs of the first year that this show was in existence.
2016, that's right.
And all those years we broadcast on Radio A1A and Cruisin Country Radio. We've just added YouTube and all the Facebook streams and all the LinkedIn and Twitter and all that. But it goes back to one thing.
What?
There are 40 number one songs that we get to feature today that we had fun bringing to the public probably for the first time.
Well, this is a throwback.
It is.
Sunday Fun Day Party, a throwback.
Bingo.
I'm curious to see what all the songs are. And, of course, they were all voted on by you.
Yes. Well, we sure thank you for voting all those times.
yeah.
That would probably turn out to be hundreds of thousands of votes tabulated over the last 3.5 or so years. And this is what we got. And we got a guy that showed up by the name, well, I always like to say that if this guy had as many Trop Rock Music Association awards sticking out of him as were sticking in him as he was, sticking out of him, he would look like a Trop Rock porcupine because he's won more awards since this time. By the way, let's see what the date was when when Donnie Brewer showed up. May the 1st, 2016, his first number one. And by the way, still the one that I look up at him when I'm down broadcasting, I look on the stage and say, Coconut Club.
And that's number 5 in the weekly Trop 40 Countdown.
Donnie Brewer.
Everybody needs a place to go. Forget your worries, no matter how tiny. A little mental vacation, and you don't need reservations, 'cause everybody's in your party. At the Coconut Club, it's a little slice of paradise on a little island in your mind. When you wanna get away, it's a Coconut Club, and it's open every day and night. You know it's happy hour all the time, and your seat is always saved at the Coconut Club. You never know who you'll see at the swim up tiki bar. Just might be a mermaid cutie. And if you run into a real life pirate, don't you worry about it. He's probably just here for some booty. At the Coconut Club, it's a little slice of paradise on a little island in your mind. When you wanna get away, it's a Coconut Club, and it's open every day and night. You know it's happy hour all the time, and your seat is always saved at the Coconut Club. the dashboard hula girl, Tiki Lukey and a little Wahine. He's serving his coconut rum, playing his coconut drums that he stole from their bikinis at the Coconut Club. Can you hear the drums? Can you feel the sun? Can you taste the Bahama breeze? Well, they're all waiting for you, friends and celebrities too, because we're all VIPs at the Coconut Club. It's a little slice of paradise on a little island in your mind. When you wanna get away, come to the Coconut Club. Well, it's open every day and night. You know it's happy hour all the time, and your seat is always safe at the Coconut Club. At the Coconut Club. Rub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub. You can fall in love at the Coconut Club. Teeny weeny tiki hut. You can shake your butt. You can go coconuts at the Coconut Club. At the Coconut Club. You can shake your butt. Everybody go coconuts at the Coconut Club. Don't you wanna go coconuts at the Coconut Club?
Listen to this.
Shout, zip, dabble, wobble, do it, that's all.
What'd he say?
Mayor, could I do a couple of shout outs?
Sure.
All right.
Why not?
I'd like to say hello to an old friend and brother, Randy Myers, and you already said hello to him also, but he was a fellow member of the Nobles of the Mystic Shrine when I was back in Alabama there. And, of course, I've moved down to the South Florida, and he's moved somewhere as well. But hello, Randy. Good to see you, man. And we did have some good times at Rosie's Roost on the Causeway down in Mobile.
Cindy Ellison is tuned in now. Pat Ashley. Hey, Pat. And Bill Ashley. Hey, Bill.
Hello, Bill. Good to see you, man.
Sandra Duran is there. She says she's tropping it.
Oh, is she?
Rocking it,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep. Oh, wait, Sherry Gunn's on morning, afternoon. She doesn't know which time of the day it is.
You know,
Hi, Sherry. Hey, Scott.
She doesn't know what time of the day it is.
I didn't mean that. She'll get you. She will get you. She won't bite me back to her house up in Tennessee.
She is the secretary of the Parrothead Club in the Music City, USA.
Pretty powerful title.
Music City Fins. My God, could you
Pretty
imagine the
powerful.
responsibility there? My
Yep,
God.
yep.
In this case, we would also like to say something about the type of musicians and songwriters that this Trop 40 countdown attracted over the first year. Interesting music, because trop rock, tropical Americana, this music genre was starting to form itself and find itself, and people all over the country were submitting songs to the Trop 40, and therefore getting their, in this next case, getting their inmates to vote a lot.
Oh, my God. Well,
Our
isn't that
next
the truth?
artist is a bona fide hero in the sheriff's department in Louisiana, in a parish in South Louisiana. Yes, am I right?
No, number 6. We're on number 6.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
No,
Wait a minute. Jeez, I set this up. Gosh, have mercy.
You should have, as much as you've been working on the show, you should memorize all of it.
This is a new one for me. Okay, but anyway, our next song was number 1, May the 8th, 2016, May the 15th, and May the 29th, 2016. And he still, to this day, this is one of the songs that he does live, right, Mayor? Firefly Hill.
Oh, Firefly Hill.
on that night late in June. Lit up by the thousands beneath that old silver moon. Oh, and my favorite memory, baby, my greatest thrill, oh, it's that night with you on Firefly Hill. Firefly Hill. Oh, what a night. Firefly Hill. It all felt so right, and I'll always love you. You know I will. Still feel you holding me on Firefly Hill. Take your memory out now and then, and I wrap my arms around you. I'm right there again. When you looked in my eyes, you said it's meant to be. Oh, how you love me beneath that old cypress tree on Firefly Hill. Oh, what a night up on Firefly Hill. It all felt so right. I'll always love you. You know I will. I still feel you holding me on Firefly Hill.
That's Daryl Clanton.
Daryl Clanton. Ew. There you go. Well, there he is.
Oh, what a night.
Number 6 in the Trop 40 countdown. Daryl Clanton.
3 weeks in a row, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
That
Daryl
was
Clanton.
number 1.
So that was on the May 8th, May 15th, and May 29th. He was number 1 with Firefly Hill.
Robin Cuevas says hello again. And
Oh, good.
Donna
Hey, Robin.
Donna Dakin. I can't. Yeah. Dacon.
Oh, Harry, do you know why? And let me ask all of you out there. Do you know why Cajuns only cook 239 red beans when they cook their famous red bean and rice plate? Anyone?
I have no earthly idea what or
Y'all
why.
message me. If you know the answer, please message me.
Who knows
and then
what
I'll give the answer after the name of the song.
Who knows what a damn Cajun would do, huh?
Okay, 239 red beans in their red bean and rice plates. Why is it that they count to that? and stop.
Well, you know something? Somebody that should know is Sheriff Bud Torres, who
Yeah.
got all of his inmates to vote for him. I'm kidding.
No. Sheriff Bud Torres, he's like in central Louisiana, and he is fantastic.
Yeah.
And he's got his hands full most of the time.
Yes, and that was
He's
our
a great
seventh
guy.
#1 song for 2016. It's called Island Time.
This old world that I live in, it's always bringing me down. Always behind, no peace of mind, just like living in prison. Gonna plan my escape, it ain't gonna take me long. Find a little place on the island that I can call home, 'cause I'm living on island time. You got to leave your troubles behind. Jump on the boat, that's all she wrote. Living on island time. I don't know what time it is, I can't remember the day. It don't really matter. That's the place that I'm a living. Never thought I'd see the day. Never knew life was so grand. Looking out over the ocean, laying out in the sand. 'Cause I'm living on island time. You got to leave your troubles behind. Jump on the boat, that's all she wrote. Living on island time. Guess they're wondering where I'm at, wondering if I'll ever come back. Life out here is so simple, I ain't never ever going back. 'Cause I'm living on island time. You got to leave your troubles behind. Jump on the boat, that's all she wrote. Living on island time. 'Cause I'm living on island time. You got to leave your troubles behind.
Okay.
Jump on the boat, that's all she wrote. Living on island time.
Cajun.
Yep.
Singing island music. I
Cajun
love it.
Sheriff.
Oh, indeed. A
Yeah,
hero.
he's a big deal. He's been to the
Pit
the
stops.
pit stop parties.
Yeah, he's followed the flock all the way to Key West, and when he stepped on the stage down at the Salty Angler, and all of the rest of the trop rockers who had never heard a real Hank Williams style singer before, I'm talking
Trop
about,
rock
and then
artist,
he
yeah.
sang trop rock in the Hank Williams style of Louisiana.
Yeah.
The whole place stopped and turned and looked at Sheriff Bud Torres and went, "Whoa, yeah."
Yeah, he's got great style.
Yes, he
He's
does.
got great style and a wonderful personality in person, and just all around good guy.
Now you had something about red beans. And
Oh, red
rice.
beans. I'd already forgotten about that. Thank
Well-
you for bringing it up. Doesn't look like anyone knows why
Well,
a Cajun cooks only 239 red beans when they cook their famous red
239 red
when
beans.
when they cook their famous red bean and rice plate. And the answer is because if they cooked one more, it would be 240.
Oh God.
I like that joke. I can't help it. 240.
We went
240.
3.5 years without a fart joke on the Trop 40, and
I said 40. 240.
you said 240.
240.
Well, that's the way the Cajuns pronounce it. I think.
That's right.
This is the top 40 from 2016 into 2017 a bit. We are doing the first 40 number one songs. We had a little downtime in our poll last week, so we're allowing the poll voters to catch up and choose their Trop 40 for the updated Trop 40 for today and for now. But right now we are celebrating and having a good time with the music from about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago,
3
maybe.
years ago.
Yes.
Three
Let's see
longer.
the date of this next
Oh,
song.
Joe Downing. Wait a minute. Joe Downing is up. He says, hi, Mayor. Gonzo, Mayor G. Hey, Hair T. He's
Tuned in
in
from
Nashville right now. And his son, cute
Captain
little
Jack.
Captain Jack, says, Arr! Oh, my gosh. How precious that little boy is. Hey, Lynn Mullenter.
By the way, now we come to another tropical Americana artist who is debuting now, and this song became number one June the 5th, 2016.
Wow.
Then again, July the 24th and July the 31st, 2016. This was the first of many for this young man, and I always took time, even from the first show, to spell his last name, because these are independent singer-songwriters who submit their music to Radio A1A, and they depend on your digital download, so you've got to spell their name.
You know what we are?
WRONKO.
Do you know what we are? I think
Alan
we're like a Kickstart radio
Ronco.
station.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, we're a Kickstarter, but we're not really a Kickstarter. But but we kickstart
I can
other
think of-
people when people's careers, or maybe or they're or for this new genre. We're kickstarting for this genre.
I can think of another type of starter that you might be
Like
some-
what? What?
Well,
Tell me.
I try
I
not
don't
to say.
understand.
I try not to say those words on radio.
I don't understand. Well, then it went over my head.
Two Coronas. It's our number one song to feature today in the first 40 of the Trop 40. Alan Ronco, WRONKO. It's called Two Coronas.
I know it's on Tuesday. I need some time in the sun. It's been a long week, and I'm in need of some fun. I know a hot beach with a bar on the sand where there's reggae playing and palm trees swaying. Barmaid, 2 more Coronas. First one's mine. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. There's a rum running to my left, behind my mama on deck. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Please play that Marley next. It's the place that I go when I got nowhere to be. To hear that steel drum playing, that one love for me. Barmaid, 2 more Coronas. First one's mine. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. 2 more Coronas. First one is mine. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. It's in your backyard. It's on the chill side of town. It's off a back road. It's wherever you are. Go find your own beach. It's so easy to reach. Just follow your heart. It's the best place to start. Barmaid, 2 more Coronas. First one is mine. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. 2 more Coronas. First one is mine. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. 2 more Coronas. The first one's mine. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. 2 more Coronas. Oh yeah. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. 2 more Coronas. First one is mine.
Yeah. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs.
I got one. How about you?
2 more Coronas. Oh, yeah. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs.
Yeah. Join me for my beer on the beach. Who's got the lime? Hey, guys, you're making me laugh too much over here. Oh, what's going on?
I love it. Alan Ronco, 2 more Coronas. Great song. And I'm going to say, Jim Mosley wants everybody to know he's living on Island Time in Louisville, Kentucky today.
Excellent.
Thanks for listening, Jim Mosley. And who else?
It's time. Oh, what?
Oh. You're never going to believe it, everybody who's on listening right now. And y'all can say hello to he and his wife, Mr. Trop40 himself.
Who's that?
Bertie Higgins.
Wonderful.
Key Largo, the song Key Largo. We all know it. It's famous in the Florida Keys and across the world. And he was just in the movie with Jimmy Buffett, Matthew McConaughey, and Snoop Dogg called
Beach Bum.
Beach Bum.
Yeah.
And his lovely wife, I just adore his wife, Beverly. What a great person. She's been with him for all. Well, they were like lovers at the. Well, I don't know if they were lovers. I shouldn't say that. They were like hooked up during school. They're from the same Tarpon Springs area.
So
they've been together forever.
That is very rare in the music
It
business.
sure is.
Bertie Higgins is a rare guy. His band with Paradise Ralphie.
He's listening to Paradise Ralphie's on. Yeah.
They're an amazing group if you ever get a chance to go hear them. We started at this point in time in the Trop40 attracting some real royalty of the music business.
Yeah,
and our next guy, I'm on the right one. Let's see how many times this one. This song was number 1 June the 12th, of course. This is the one that we're doing now. June the 19th, July the 3rd, and July the 10th. So for 4 weeks in a row, this song by Keith Sykes
He's a slow counter.
Come As You Are Beach Bar was number 1 in the Trop40 countdown. Keith Sykes.
Captain Bobby sitting all alone, corner of the bar, just a minding his own. Young tourists are tickling their bones, bones down, funny bones. A barn daddy, impeccably dressed, not up but down, impeccably down, is watching all the girls as they're walking around and around and around and around and around. A salty shrimper and a heavy-set girl get the wheels turning for a late night whirl. Mr. Opinion preaches to a crowd. They pretend to listen, but they just get plowed. Smack in the middle of the whole 3 rings, an old country boy stands up and sings. Hey, they come from near and far for the laid-back music on a box guitar. Hey, it's always nice, a little place chilling in paradise. Hey, it's a real good time, only thing you can't do is hang around and a whine. Hey, everybody is a superstar at the Come As You Are Beach Bar. A group of 16 in from the Midwest. Tables are arranged and orders addressed. Walls are covered with old car tags and pictures of fishermen caught as they brag. Norwegian couples sweat and eat hot wings, saying back home you can't get these things. And an odd-looking fella walks up to the band and slips a Ben Franklin in the lead singer's hand. Says he's a writer and he's got some good lines. He'd love for them to listen if they get a little time. They pull him up off the floor right in front of the crowd, wailing along as he belts out loud. Hey, they come from far and near for the butterfly, shrimp, and a nice cold beer. superstar at the Come As You Are Beach Bar. Hey, 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 it's always nice, a little place chilling in paradise. Hey, everybody is a superstar at the Come As You Are Beach Bar. Come As You Are Beach Bar. The Come As You Are Beach Bar.
Mr. Keith Sykes, and speaking of the Salty Angler, that's the first time I met him in person, and I couldn't even speak when I walked up to him. I was so honored to be in the presence of that songwriter.
Oh, he's amazing. He's
He is.
amazing, and he's so likable. Everybody loves Bertie. Not well, they all love Bertie Higgins, but I just got lost for a minute, y'all. I was just texting. Sorry.
Hey, time for
Answering
another
message.
Cajun after that really pitiful
Come
Cajun
as you
joke.
are, beach
Too
bar.
farty. Good God.
It's 240. 40. 240. You get it. 240, 240.
Speaking of the Upper Gulf Coast, Melissa Summersell says hello, and she is a
Yep.
performer there at the listening room there on Dolphin Street. I forget what they call that listening room, but she is also a independent singer-songwriter singing that Gulf and Western music on the Gulf Coast there.
Okay.
So hello,
All right.
Melissa.
Hey.
And by the way, she
Hey,
asked
Melissa,
a question.
I wrote you back, babe.
She asked a question. How are people communicating? All the chats under Facebook, especially the one on YouTube. We highly suggest that you go to YouTube if you really want to watch this video, because Facebook has a tendency to go really crazy and take all this down about an hour after it starts. This is a 3-hour show, and YouTube is kind enough to keep our show going for the entire 3 hours, no matter what.
Wow.
Unless I screw up, which I did at the beginning of the show. But
Well, at least it's
sorry.
you and not me.
Well, I'm testing a new system and new graphics, and we are always trying to improve the production of this show. And back to the Cajun joke, I think you owe Sheriff Bud Torres an apology because
What'd I do? What'd I do?
I think he has the power to put your ass in jail.
I like jail. I look good in orange.
This is
Don't mess
saltwater.
with me, Sheriff Bud Torres.
He's number one again. Let's see how many weeks this one was. It's called Saltwater Cowboy. Oh, just 1 week. Just 1 week.
Oh,
But-
1 week. Oh my gosh, he got all those votes in 1 week.
But in the jailhouse in his little parish in Louisiana, there are framed versions of the Trop40 chart for the weeks he won.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's so nice.
And we'd like to thank all the
Congratulations, Bud Torres.
inmates and the Cajun inmates there who
That
voted.
listen to it. Yeah. Oh my God, he's got a captive audience.
Yes, and this is the 10th number
I
one
love that.
of 2016, our first 40 in the Trop 40. It's called Saltwater Cowboy. Woo. Sheriff Bud Torres.
Throttle up through the pass, hit the ocean for the dawn. When I see that big blue water, gives me a feeling I can't explain. Just a saltwater cowboy riding high on the waves. Just a saltwater cowboy, feel the wind in my face. Do you hear that line of singing? Well, that just means big one's on. He's running hard, straight for the bottom, but he won't get very far. Just a saltwater cowboy riding high on the waves. Just a saltwater cowboy, feel the wind in my face. storm a-coming. Feel the ocean begin to dance when it's raging all around you, and you're praying for one more chance. Just a saltwater cowboy riding high on the waves. Just a saltwater cowboy. Feel the wind in my face. Feel the wind in my face.
Of course, that was a #1 song back when in 2016. That's Sheriff Bud Torres. Mayor Gonzo, would you do the honors and introduce our
How do
next?
you pronounce this guy's name? Look at here.
Okay,
Right here.
I'm looking.
Right here. Not this guy. He's a friend of mine. Alvin
Letterer?
Lederer?
Yeah.
I just always called him Ledbetter. Alvin Ledbetter is what I remember in my mind. But hello, Alvin. Thank you for tuning in, my dear.
Alvin.
Alvin!
Daryl Clanton's up once again. Lost Island Tiki Bar. There's a tiki bar theme to Mr. Clanton's music. Since he claims to live
Right.
and be the tropical Americana king of Tiki Town,
Right.
which is Tampa,
Which is a tiki bar.
St. Pete, Clearwater, where he performs at the Thunderbird Inn most regularly.
The Thunderbird.
On the beach, by the way.
Really?
What a gig he has.
He works hard. He's booked all over the place. He's always booked.
He holds the record for the most #1 songs.
And he's headed to the Keys.
He is indeed. The 2 Wednesdays from now.
Corey Young. Who else is he with? Corey Young?
No, Troy Powers and
Powers.
TJ Walsh will be here.
Oh, and TJ.
On Wednesday, one of our Radio A1A live sessions. But without further ado, the 11th #1 song in our first 40. I'm getting this down to be able to get all these numbers.
Lost Island Tiki Bar by Daryl Clanton.
Lord.
At the Lost Island Tiki Bar, I wanna dance all night. I wanna get down to those trop rock sounds and do it in the pale moonlight. I'm gonna party your flip-flops off right up till the break of dawn. At the Lost Island Tiki Bar, I'm gonna do it, baby, all night long. She said, let's go on vacation. And I said, where do you want me to take you? She said, Tiki Kev can build us a bar that'll look just like Jamaica. So I'm out here in my backyard, and I'm one mighty happy man, 'cause she's drinking margaritas, and I'm working on my tan. At the Lost Island Tiki Bar, I wanna dance all night. I wanna get down to those trop rock sounds and do it in the pale moonlight. I'm gonna party your flip-flops off right until the break of dawn. Down at the Lost Island Tiki Bar, we're gonna do it, baby, all night long. I don't wanna watch the TV, don't wanna hear my cell phone ring. Once we get that custom tiki bar, then baby, we won't need a thing. If I ain't hiding in my hammock, then I'll be drinking at the bar, rocking to some reggae band out beneath the stars. At the Lost Island Tiki Bar, I wanna dance all night. I wanna get down to those trop rock sounds and
So from Tiki Kev's Tiki Bars and the Lost Island Tiki Bar, Tiki Kev out.
That's Lost Island Tiki Bar, Daryl Clanton. 7. So that's July 17th, 2016 was that number 1 song, Lost Island Tiki Bar. Daryl Clanton's a great guy, isn't he? Such a gentleman.
He is indeed.
Nothing but pure class.
No question
Love
about it.
that guy.
Welcome to a broadcast that is kind of the idea of John V. Knapp, one of my favorite trop jocks in all the business. He sent the idea to me, then I discussed it with Mayor Gonzo, and Mayor Gonzo gave an order from the Honorary Mayor's office in Key West in the Florida Keys that we would be doing and producing the first 40 official number 1 songs in the Trop 40 countdown, starting in March of 2016 and moving forward. There were so many that were number 1s every week, or continuous number 1, repeating number 1.
The same song was
that it took us, the first 40 songs took us into 2017.
Wow.
So join us today as we rediscover from what happened 2 to 3 years ago in our Trop 40 countdown. Daryl Clanton there doing his thing with Lost Island Tiki Bar, and guess what? The next one, another Daryl Clanton, our 12th number 1. Man, how many times was this one number 1?
Just one on the 8th.
August the 7th, 2016. So we're up to August the 7th, 2016.
Nothing to do, all day to do it. Number 12.
Take those beach chairs from the trunk and put them in the sand. Put those earbuds in your ears and then open up a can. Drink you some of that sweet brew and let the tide roll in. The snow is gone and summertime is finally here again. Nothing to do, all day to do it. It's a pretty tough job, so I better get to it. Some sweet sunshine, I think I'll pull through it. I got nothing to do, all day to do it. Well, I work my fingers to the bone now, down there every day. So I think I'll lay out on the beach and I'll watch those palm trees sway. It's time for me to take some time and set my spirit free. Leave those stress and worries right there by the sea. Got nothing to do, all day to do it. It's a pretty tough job, I better get to it. Some sweet sunshine, I think I'll pull through it. Nothing to do, all day to do it. I'll play one. Oh, everyone that knows me knows I'm a damn hard-working man. But today I'm going to the beach and I'll be working on my tan. I got nothing to do, got all day to do it. That's a pretty tough job. I better get to it. Some sweet sunshine, I think I'll pull through it. I got nothing to do.
We're going to say birthday first. Hi there. There he is. Daryl Clinton, all day to do it. Nothing to do and all day to do it. Clanton. Daryl Clinton. Love that man. And by the way, Lisa Burke has just reminded us it's Daryl Clanton's birthday weekend. So happy birthday, Daryl Clanton.
Yeah.
And you may have all day to do it, sir. All weekend long.
And many more. And a shout out to Lisa, who has helped more independent artists get gigs up and down the coast of Florida.
Right.
Central Florida, Tiki Town.
So you can find Lisa and Kenny Burke where? You can go to numerous pages. What's going on?
Yes, what's going on Florida,
Mississippi,
Live Music Florida, Live Music International,
whatever.
Live Music Florida Keys. They have five pages just for Florida, from what I understand.
So if you're a musician and you want to
Gulf
touch
Coast,
base with her, that'd be the best place to do it.
Utah, Washington, every state of the union has a what's going on page.
Anthony Body's listening.
Hello,
or
Anthony.
Anthony Body. And who else? We got, let's see.
By the way, Anthony is our official Alexa monitor to let us know how
Thank
Alexa's
you very
doing.
much. And we have Rick Hopeful is in Pensacola, on
What's that
Pensacola
Texas
Beach.
boy doing?
He's tuning in
On
and
the
chilling out.
Redneck Riviera
He's
today.
tuning in and chilling out. I just told you.
By the way,
Eric Mikesell
shout out
is
from
listening.
Mobile, all along the Upper Gulf Coast there.
Well, y'all are rocking on the Upper Gulf Coast. So glad to have you. Thank you for joining us on our Sunday Fun Day party.
By the way, you know something? I use Wenzel's Oyster House is mentioned by Melissa Somerset.
I mentioned that.
Oh,
and
did
said
you?
that I live there.
Oh.
I live there on Dolphin Street, above the wine bar. I forget what the name of the wine. Truman's, next to Wenzel's Oyster Bar.
Best oysters in the
right
damn
up above
world.
it. Hurricane come through there. The lights just. I mean, we never had to do without food. I could just walk over to Wenzel's and have some fresh oysters.
Sheriff Bud is up next again with
Oh.
his the 13th week of our top 40 songs, top number one songs. Sheriff Bud Torres, the August 14th, 2016 number one song was "Run with the Night." Listen closely to this tropical song about the pirate Jean Lafitte.
Ooh, I love Jean Lafitte.
"Run with the Night."
The gentleman pirate.
Yes.
Looking at the ocean on a stormy summer night, thought I seen the sail of an old pirate ship. Defiant was the name, Capitan Jean Lafitte, in the Gulf of Mexico, south of New Orleans. You got to hold that line, you got to trim that sail. Set a course for Key West while we still can. We gonna run with the night and the wind. All the dark-eyed Rio girls call him Shabby Ben. All the outlaw Kunas boys call him Capitan. Riding on the high sea with a price on his head. All the crowns in Europe just wanna see him dead. You got to hold that line, you got to trim that sail. Set a course for Havana while we still can. We gonna run with the night and the wind.
see you get your freedom so you can run with the wind. You got to hold that line, you got to trim that sail. Set a course for New Orleans while we still can. We're gonna run with the night and the wind. We're gonna run with the night and the wind.
Sheriff Bud Torres.
Amazing. Love this guy. Love this. You know, he reminds me
Boom.
of...
The cannon goes off.
Yeah.
Boom.
I think that man's a real pirate and a sheriff.
Well, I
And
know.
he's wrestled a few alligators in his life, even.
He kind of reminds me of a male Mayor Gonzo Mays.
Oh, really? Sheriff Bud Torres? Well, I'll take that.
I bet you will. Folks, this show is sponsored by some great people. As the folks are noticing, the best way to watch this, if you want to watch it now, the best way to listen is on Radio A1A and, of course, our sister Cruisin Country Radio. But a lot of people in the cars listening that way, tons as a matter of fact. But the best way if you want to watch it at home, YouTube. YouTube, very easy. There's a chat thing going on over here. You can say hello to the mayor and I.
All 3 hours of
Yes.
YouTube? On
By the
YouTube?
way, I'm sorry we can't take any requests because these are the top number one songs from the beginning of the Trop 40. It's our best, the first.
The best of the best.
Yes.
The best of the best.
The
Number
first
one songs.
40.
Yeah, the 1st
We're going
40.
to do the first 40 today. How's
It's
that?
something special. It's a special day.
And I mentioned something about how it started attracting some real players, some real talent. And then Nashville started to pay attention.
Yeah.
And we got this little message from Jenny Foley's. Would you like to try put our programming for a guy by the name of Randy Moore into your radio broadcast and programming? I put a ton of it is over on Cruisin Country, but there was one song that basically we all agreed should be the state song of the state of Florida. And it
is number 14, Sunshine State of Mind by Randy Moore. He was number one. I can't tell you.
This 1,
song.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The man's brilliant.
10 weeks. Several in a row. 10 weeks. But this is, like I said, Mr. Randy Moore, our 14th number one song.
Hi, Jenny Foley. Hi, Randy.
The Trop 40.
Mercury's falling, snowflakes are falling, roads are getting icy and slick. Anyone who says they love winter weather is full of their own bullshit. Me, I'm not hanging around, I'm getting out of town, gonna fly south with the geese. Enjoy your ice fishing and all of your bitching while I take a walk on the beach. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. I'll be floating away on Manatee Bay, leaving the world behind. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. I'm in a sunshine state of be free. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. We'll be watching the boats. Our hearts will be floating on a tropical dream out of time. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. I'm in a sunshine state of mind. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. We'll be floating away on Manatee Bay, leaving the world behind. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. I'm in a sunshine state of mind.
That's Randy Moore. Nashville.
You know who's listening? We have royalty listening.
Tell me who.
A Greek princess by the name of Colleen.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
Princess Colleen.
Princess Colleen, and she lives in Tarpon Springs, and she is like, her family's like one of the original that came, and she truly is the Princess Colleen.
A daughter of and granddaughter of sponge divers. The sponge business there was amazing.
Yeah, she's a great
Our time there
hairdresser
broadcasting with Bertie Higgins, and when he was on stage, when we welcomed him back home to Florida. Remember that concert? Was a couple of years ago as well. So
Do I remember? Of course I remember. That's when I met my girlfriend, Princess Colleen, the princess.
I heard that. And Bertie and his lovely
And Bertie
wife,
and
Beverly.
And Beverly and Paradise Ralphie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, who could forget him?
He's quite a card, isn't he?
All right.
And an entertainer.
Daryl Clanton, and this time he's accompanied by Joe B.
Okay.
Another one of those artists, kind of like a folk singer from the Greenwich Village. Up in New York somewhere you would hear, or in New Jersey you would hear somebody like Joe B. And then combined with the smooth Florida and Nashville voice of Mr. Daryl Clanton, number 15, number one song of our Trop 40 for its first year. It's called West Coastin'.
Would you look at that beach? Would you look at that sun? Doesn't matter where we're turning in, because we're sure to have fun. Put a blanket out under the stars and let the party begin. Get a cocktail at an old tiki bar, bury our toes in the sand. My baby doesn't care where she's going, as long as we're going West Coastin'. Headed north on the Skyway Bridge. Oh, I can see past the grill. Cruise on over to Gulfport Town, where the locals all chill. We'll put a blanket out under the stars and let the party begin. Get a cocktail at an old tiki bar and bury our toes in the sand. My baby doesn't care where she's going, as long as we're going West Coast. We could go to Las Vegas, we could go to LA, we could drive east to Daytona Beach, but here's where we want to stay. Cruising from Treasure Island up to Clearwater Beach, stop for coffee in Indian Rocks, it's heaven down by the sea. Throw the blanket out under the stars and let
great song. Yeah.
You forget how good all these guys are.
I like the production in the back. That's kind of, it's kind of groovy. It's groovy.
Good combination of voices. Daryl Clanton and Joe B. Bonfigolo is the B part. We just
I
call
must
him
think
Joe
it's
B.
his birthday.
Well,
Oh, that's right, it is.
We started getting a little bit of attention from international tropical artists. And by the way, all of the artists in our top 40 are independent singer-songwriters. We have some real royalty, of course, but
Oh,
still
yes,
to
they're
this
coming
day,
up.
they may be multi-platinum recording artists like Bertie Higgins, but in this case, in this genre, they're still independently out there performing and pushing and selling digital downloads, CDs, you name it, merchandise, to keep the genre alive and going and happy.
How do they go about finding all the entertainers in one spot, their merchandise? Where do you go that you can just get everyone
You know what?
at one time?
Let's challenge some entrepreneur out there to
Yeah?
send us
Okay.
information on how they might start a tropical Americana store.
Yeah, I love that.
Or
That's a
it's-
fantastic
that's where it
idea.
all-
Well, number 16 in the weekly Trop 40 special countdown.
And this was an international source, by the way, of tropical Americana.
What's he talking about?
Sherman Noir
Sunset Avenue.
from Germany.
October the 9th, and again this song was number 1 October the 23rd, the same year, 2016.
And written by Daryl Clanton.
What? No, it's not. It's Sherman Noir.
Every morning when the sunlight kisses the sky, I close my eyes to feel the shine. A flock of seagulls celebrate the summer light. Another day in paradise. Well, can you see it, brother? Every day feels like the other. It's all around the sunset avenue. Well, can you feel it, brother? Spirit of an endless summer. It's all around the sunset avenue. It's all around the sunset avenue. Every evening in a sunset-colored sky, another magic comes alive. The melodies of freedom flowing through the night. There's nothing left to be decided. Well, can you see it, brother? Every day feels like the others. It's all around the sunset avenue. Well, can you feel it, brother? Spirit of an endless summer. It's all around the sunset avenue. Well, can you see it, brother? Every day feels like the others. It's all around the sunset avenue. It's all around the sunset avenue. It's all around the sunset avenue. Oh, it's all around the sunset avenue.
Sherman Noir from the beautiful country of Georgia. This Top 40 countdown is a countdown of the number one songs, our first number one songs, the first 40.
Yep, the first ones.
Special
Wonderful
show
song.
today.
Wonderful song. Chris Reckmeyer,
Yes.
you always talk about what people do while they're listening.
Yeah.
I'm defrosting my bar refrigerator, so I am literally watching the ice melt. He must not be on our YouTube channel.
That's something someone just asked. How do we find the YouTube channel? A1A Media Network is where we store our YouTube videos that we cut. And of course, this live show every Sunday and our Radio A1A live sessions and everything that we produce live, you'll find there on the A1A Media Network YouTube channel. If you go there now, just go to the live videos, and this video
Just
should
make it
be up
simple.
there.
Where are they going?
A1A Media Network.
Thank you.
We're also on Facebook, but they've probably shut us
He's
down.
a watch builder.
I am. Sorry about that.
Alva King's on. Alva King's watching from the dirt road to paradise.
Texas.
He's in Milano, Texas. Hey, Alvy, thanks for joining the Sunday Fun Day party with us at Radio A1A. Steve Hall.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm West Coastin'.
Steve used to be down at Dockside Tropical Cafe and playing guitar with Eric Stone, as a matter of fact. But now,
Yeah,
parts unknown. But
parts unknown.
great picker, though.
Yeah, oh, and you know what? Carol Howes. She's in Louisiana listening. She says, hello from Louisiana. Louisiana here.
Oh.
Carol House. Thanks, Carol, for joining the party. We appreciate you.
Sheriff
It makes
Bud
it more
Torres.
fun.
Yeah, please keep her a nice place on the couch and an extra bologna sandwich.
Who said that?
I'm just...
Oh, you just making that up?
The October 16th number one song and our 17th song in the first 40. Mr. Darrell Clanton, one more time. Boats in the Bay.
I got this feeling that I need to start feeling good and go have me some fun. I need a day where I can go out and play and just lay around in the sun. I got a notion a trip to the ocean is what my heart's needing to feel. So I'm sailing away, I'm gonna have me a day with my favorite rod and reel. I'm going crazy, baby, what can I say? Weather is perfect, it's a beautiful day. 73 and man, I like it that way because the beer's in the cooler and the boat's in the bay. Seems the climate is changing and the world's getting hotter and soon it may come to an end. I got to thinking I better go fishing whenever I possibly can. I know it seems crazy, but I'm thinking that maybe I might get lucky and find more than just another fish story hanging on the end of my line. I'm going crazy, baby, what can I say? Weather's perfect, it's a beautiful day. 73 and Lord, I like it that way, cause the beer's in the cooler and the boat's in the bay. Well, down, down, down goes my baby into the water. What a perfect day this is for not doing what I oughta. I'm going crazy, baby, what can I say? Weather is perfect, it's a beautiful day. 73 and Lord, I like it that way because the beer's in the cooler and the boat's in the bay. I'm going crazy, baby, what can I say? Weather is perfect, it's a beautiful day. 73 and Lord, I like it that way because the beer's in the cooler and the boat's in the bay. baby, 'cause the beer's in a cooler and the boat's in the bay. I'm going crazy, baby, what can I say? Radio 22818. Lyle Wilson, he knows just what to play, and the beer's in a cooler and the boat's in the bay. I'm going crazy, baby, what can I say? 'Cause the beer's in a cooler and the boat's in the bay. Beer's in a cooler.
Wow.
Yes, great song. Chris Reckmeyer just wrote us something very interesting.
What
He's
did he say?
watching us on YouTube on a 50-inch TV. That doesn't show the chat, so a lot of people are having fun with the chat area.
Yeah.
And he's also listening through the bar radio via Alexa, Chris Reckmeyer. So he's chatting here on the side. If he wasn't technology challenged, he could be more efficient.
I'm with you, Chris. I'm technology challenged, and I don't
Technically
mind it. Technically challenged, and I don't mind admitting it. I need help.
But I'll tell you something. He's doing a pretty good job there. Alexa, also on the side chat, and also YouTube as well. So
Ooh, who is this curious sailor tuned in from the mountains? Which mountains? Come on, sailor boy. Or it could be a sailor girl. I don't know.
Oh,
Curious sailor.
Lots of folks on Facebook. Don't get me wrong. The Facebook feed stream may be taken down, and then we'll restart it once again, and you can come back to it. But you can always see the video portion on YouTube at the A1A Media Network YouTube channel.
Michael Love loves us.
Yeah, hey,
that's
Michael,
because
the
you are your
doctor,
name.
the Doctor of Love.
The Doctor of Love. Thank you, Michael.
All right, we're going to bring up the next song, who happens to be the first time he made it to the Trop 40 countdown and to number one, but not the last time. This song right here by Ty Thurman, Make It on a Boat, was number one, November the 6th, 2016. And by the way, he must have been really busy on Boot Key Harbor, because that's where he lives, on a
Tell
boat.
it. Just spill the beans.
So here it is.
Let's all go see Ty in Boot Key Harbor.
And he had future songs by the name of Beach Balls.
Oh, yeah, beach balls.
He got balls, that's for
He
sure.
got balls for $1 a piece.
Here he is, number 18 in our number one songs for the year 2016 and our first 40. Make It on a Boat, Ty Thurman.
There's a little place I sometimes go, down where the sun shines and the palm trees grow. The water is clear and crystal blue. Baby, I can take you. We can make it on a boat. Whoa, whoa. On a boat. Whoa, whoa. I'll catch some fish and you'll catch some rays. We'll make happy hour last all day. You know I always like it when you make me a drink, and a drink is always better when you make it on a boat. Whoa, whoa. On a boat. Whoa, goes down, we'll anchor out there underneath the stars, forget all our cares. You know I always love it when we make love, and love is always better when we make it on a boat. Whoa, whoa. On a boat. Whoa, whoa. You know I always love it when we make love, and the love is always better when we make it on a boat. Whoa, whoa. Let's make it on a boat. Whoa.
Mr. Ty Thurman, Tythurman, number 18, the number 18, number one song in our first 40.
Yes, he is older than 18.
Christmas in Aruba. Well, guess what?
What's that? What's happening?
We've made it to December 4th, 2016, and guess what? We've got a Christmas song.
Oh, that's my birthday month, too.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So why don't we play it, huh?
And Jimmy Buffett's birthday month.
This is called Christmas in Aruba, the number 19, number one song in our top 40 for that year. Daryl Clanton.
Daryl Clanton?
Yes, ma'am.
I wanna take a trip for Christmas, and I got me a plan that puts you and me down by the sea with our toes in the sand. We'll put photos on our Facebook page so everyone will know that it's 80 and it's sunny and it ain't ever gonna snow. Christmas in Aruba, that sounds good to me. We'll have ourselves a holiday down there by the sea. We'll put our presents out there underneath the coconut tree. Christmas in Aruba, baby, that sounds good to me. Likes the ice and snow, so let's leave it all behind us. And I'll bet you that old Santa Claus will know right where to find us. We'll watch him as he pulls up with his presents to the beach. And the islanders come running as he passes out their trees. Christmas in Aruba, that sounds good to me. We'll have ourselves a holiday right there by the sea. We'll put our presents out there underneath the coconut tree. We'll have Christmas in Aruba, baby, that sounds good to me. Jingle bells with cockle shells, that's what I got in mind. This year it's steel drum bands with dark brown tans for us at Christmas time. Christmas in Aruba, that sounds good to me. We'll have ourselves a holiday right there by the sea. We'll put our presents out there underneath the coconut tree. Christmas in Aruba, baby, that sounds good to me. Christmas in Aruba, baby, that sounds good to me. Christmas in Aruba, baby, that sounds good to me. Christmas in Aruba, baby, that sounds good to me.
All right, that's I swear Daryl Clanton must think it's his birthday.
The birthday boy's got some number ones, doesn't he?
If he only know. But listen, I found out where Curious Sailor is from.
Where?
He's listening from the Appalachian Mountains.
Ooh, how wonderful.
Isn't that amazing?
Looks like he is listening on A1A Media Network because he's chatting on the network chat page. So.
Oh, the network chat page.
Yes.
Yeah.
Weren't you going to say hello to someone else?
Steve Clevenger is listening?
Yeah.
Steve, yeah.
Felicia Gillette Graham.
Oh, yeah, Felicia wants, yeah, that's my friend. And, you know, I've got your Christmas card, Felicia, on my refrigerator door. So, and that was Christmas from like 2 years ago or something like that. But I guess I really appreciated that card, and I did. And I keep all of my goodies from my friends and fans. And but yes, she wants to buy a T-shirt. She didn't say buy. She just says, I want one of them Radio A1A T-shirts! !
Coming
Are
up
they for sale?
We have them for sale. You can go to Twisted Palms Trading Company, twistedpalmstradingco.com, and he's the only place you can get a Radio A1A T-shirt.
Is that right?
Yes.
And you know what? The Mayor Gonzo shirts
they're available there too.
They're available at Island J on
nice.
Facebook, social media. Island J. He's well, everybody knows Island J. He's got like 200,000 followers.
I remember what I was supposed to do.
You do? What was it?
I would like to remind you that you're listening to Radio A1A and simulcasting on Cruisin Country Radio. This is the exclusive countdown place for the Tropical Americana Top 40. We are featuring the first 40 number one songs from our original start, March of 2016, all the way up until we get to the first 40 number ones. We're not going to play the same ones that were continually number one week after week. We're going to go from the first 40 number one songs. And with me today, somebody told me you need to remind them, I don't know who it was, that we are with us in the studio at this broadcast and many of the other ones co-hosting the Top 40 of Tropical Americana. We call it the weekly Top 40 countdown, is the official honorary mayor of Key West and the fabulous Florida Keys, including the island of Islamorada, which we are on right now, also known as Upper Matacumbe. She is none other than the honorary mayor, appointed by the official board of county commissioners of Monroe County, which is the Florida Keys, from mile marker 120 down to number 1. They said, you, Sammy Mays, also known now as honorary mayor Gonzo Mays of the Florida Keys. Welcome to the show. Oh my
gosh, that was a long... Welcome to the show. I'm always on the show. Unless I'm busy. Hush. You are so crazy. Leave me alone. You know what we're going to do since we're in the month of December? On December 11th, 2016, the number one song is by T.J. Walsh. It's number 20 in our Top 40 countdown. Mom and Dad's Christmas.
Whoa. TJ. Hacha.
To our children and their in-laws, we saved our money throughout the year. So when it comes round December, we can spread a little Christmas cheer. But we've been thinking about it, and although we love you, dear, we're doing Christmas in the Caribbean, a squeeze of lime hanging off our beer. Thought about you all the Christmas past, so don't give us any of your lip. Daddy's going bald and your mama's got gas. We're spending the money on this trip. You might think that we don't love you, but you know deep down we do. We tried our best as parents, even though we didn't have a clue. We taught you how to walk and talk, and we sent you off to school. Now Mom and Dad are off to Jamaica. Our room has its own swimming pool. We thought about you all the Christmas this trip.
Mr. T.J. Walsh, and a Merry Christmas this August day, Sunday.
For some people in some stores, it's always Christmas year-round.
Yeah.
For instance, like Fast Buck Freddy's. Does everybody remember Fast Buck Freddy's right at the corner of Duval and Fleming?
Right.
Yeah?
Yes.
And they're no longer there, unfortunately. The CVS took it over.
Yeah, right next door to
But
the
anyway,
Margaritaville. On Duval. Next up is Joe B., who is the most unique and wonderful voice in tropical Americana music. He's the number 21, number one song of 2016, and it was
Angels in the Sand.
December the 18th, 2016.
Number 21.
On all the palm trees, making angels in the sand. It's Christmas in paradise for every woman, child, and man. Hanging garland on the windows, putting presents 'neath the tree. It's a time for celebration. It's a time for joy and peace. It's the season of compassion. It's the season to give back. It's a time to just remember everything that we hold dear. It's a time to just remember what we're really doing here. So let's gather as a family. All can come from far and near. Peace and joy on earth. Let the Christmas songs ring clear. And the miracle of Christmas may help us be all that we can. Let's hang lights on all the palm trees and make angels in the sand. Let's hang lights on all the palm trees and make angels in the sand.
Mr. Joe Bonfiglio, Mr. Joe B., as we know
Angels
him.
in the
Beautiful.
Sand.
Probably-
Sally Ann Carroll Taylor.
Yeah.
She is listening to from Claremont, Florida. And she put, woohoo!
It's 2 o'clock right now in the tropics of Isla Morada, also known as the Florida Keys and Upper Matacumbe. I'm Harry T. That's Mayor Gonzo with me over there on my right and your left. And up next, breaking the crystal ceiling of our first female #1 artist in the Trop 40 countdown. And the next song, the number 23 song in our first 40 #1 songs.
Okay.
Tell me who it is.
Okay. Saltwater Happy by Robin Tricker, 23.
Third #1 song of 2016/17.
First 40.
This is Radio A1A.
Something like that.
Well, Mr. Rudy Cox is up next.
Yes, he is.
And with his song that we all loved so much is Last Call, and that was January the 8th, 2017, that this song went to #1.
Last call. Last call. Last call. Last call. I don't care who you know or where you go at all. Hey, it's last call. Last call. Last call. No matter your pleasure, it's now or never. Hey, everybody, last call. Jim at the bar is a 400 par. Been drinking here all night. Mark over there, he's just a regular square. He's talking, but he ain't walking right. Now Mary and Susan, now they're both just cruising. Someone's gonna find them a friend
baseball game. Always wanting to play home plate. Never really wanted to play football, but those tailgate parties were great. Hurricane parties, we learned about rum, and sometimes a sink or swim. When the wind starts blowing and the party starts going, it's best just to find you a friend. Last call. Last call. Last call. Last call. I don't care where you go, where you stay at all. Oh, it's last call. Last call. It's last call. Oh, no matter your pleasure, it's now or never. Hey, everybody, it's last call. I said it's last call. That's right, last call. I don't care who you know, where you go at all. Oh, it's last call.
Last call, everybody.
It's last call.
Boy, they mean it that late at night.
Thanks for chatting with us today on Facebook. We just restarted all the Facebook streams so that we would have a fresh couple of hours with you. We've
Wonderful.
got a couple more hours of music for you today. It's the top 40 of the number one songs.
Charlene Walkington. She's over there by the falls.
Yeah, by the Niagara Falls. Yeah,
Yeah, she's over there. She
Canada.
and Ian.
Yes,
She's over by the Niagara Falls. And what else? Oh, and Rick Tikimon Larson says there's something on my thing. But anyway, it's something about it makes margaritas in the pool even better listening to Trop
wonderful.
40.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Thanks, Rick. Glad you could be here. Splash around for us.
Jesse Rice, we met here in Isla Morada before the hurricane of 2017. He performed at the original Tiki Bar at now called the Postcard Inn.
Right.
And here he is as the number 24 number one song of 2016-2017, our first 40. It's called Hang Out with a Hangover.
I'm a superhero when mile zero shows up in my windshield. I put on my drinking cape and shake these boots up off of my heels. I trade them in for some flip-flops, coast to coos in a pop top. Just call me a doctor, a frozen concoctor. I'm an expert in the field, yeah. I might pay for it tomorrow, but today it's too much fun. Overrun models and supermodels hanging in the Florida sun. And my head might be pounding when I pass out down the hall, but I'd rather hang out with a hangover than have no fun at all. Captain Tony and Hemingway seem to like this place just fine. And the pretty girls on Duval Street, kisses taste like key lime. And Bloody Marys and margaritas will keep sober out of reach. But that's too much thinking, so practice safe drinking and pour you a six on the beach. Yeah, I might pay for it tomorrow, but today it's too much fun. Overrun models and supermodels hanging in the Florida sun. And my head might be pounding when I pass out down the hall, but I'd rather hang out with a hangover than have no fun at all. What don't to kill you makes you stronger, so mix that drink up right. And let's all see what kind of wild and free we can get into tonight. That's right. Yeah, I might pay for it tomorrow, but today it's too much fun. Old rum bottles and supermodels hanging in the Florida sun. And my pass out down the hall. But I'd rather hang out with a hangover than have no fun at all. Hang out with a hangover than have no fun at all. Than have no fun at all.
Jesse Rice.
Love that guy. What a great song.
It is indeed. Next up, once again, Mr. Randy Moore with what turned out to be the song that helped us get through the hurricane of 2017. And this one is there we are. It's called Refuge, and it was number one. Read out the numbers of dates.
I'm not going to read out the. So it's 2/12. Yeah, I am. I guess I am.
Yes.
2/12, 2017, 2/26, 3/26, 4/23, 6/04, 7/02, 7/16, 8/13. Holy cow! 9/24 and 12/17. I believe that's probably the number one song for that year.
The Sunshine State of Mind was the 14th number one song of the year and became the number one song of the year for 2016. Refuge I think it was number one or two less times than Sunshine State of Mind. But Refuge is the number 25 song in our
Randy Moore.
Yes, it
25.
is.
Could see inside my heart, you would find a place where you belong, a place that's safe from all the rain, from all the pain that's done you harm. I'll be your refuge from the storm. When seas are calm and the skies are blue, the winds are steady and sailing smooth. I hope and pray this perfect day will stay, but if it all goes wrong, I'll be your refuge from the storm. I can't stop the wind from blowing. I can't stop the rain from falling. All I can be is your true friend. When that old blue norther comes blowing in, a harbor safe, a selfless shore. When bows break and sails are torn, I'll be your refuge from the storm. I can't be the stars that guide you. I can't be the wind that drives you. So chart your course while skies are clear. Set your sails high have no fear. But if bows break and sails are torn, there is a place you can call home. I'll be your refuge from the storm. I'll be your refuge from the storm.
I'll be your refuge from the storm.
Isn't that a beautiful song?
Oh.
And this guy is just, I mean, that's Randy Moore. I mean, you're hearing that Randy Moore, the Florida Keys, and adopted refuge after the storm, like you had said, after Irma. And it was just a beautiful song. You know?
And the song of the year for 2017 for Radio A1A.
Mm-hmm.
And our weekly Trop 40 countdown. Thank you and welcome to the show, everybody. That's just a sample so far of the 25 first 40 of our Trop 40 countdown for the first year in existence. And now comes time to introduce the legend himself, Mr. Bertie Higgins, right, Mayor?
Oh, man.
God.
He's the godfather of trop rock. No joke, no bones about it. The man came up with, I mean, he actually had a title of an album. Yeah, an album. Back when, called the trop rock, right?
Yes, he did. He was the first to term the phrase trop rock. He is a knighted... well, we call Bertie Sir Bertie Higgins. He's
That's right.
knighted and holds a knight from a European country, and
has the most beautiful wife.
Yes,
He's a lucky man.
And a good band. What a
And a great band.
Yes.
He only surrounds himself with the best, of course, you know.
But the first song that it comes out is not Key Largo for our Trop 40. The voters chose this one, Son of a Beach.
Son of a beach.
Yeah, Son of a Beach, Bertie Higgins.
The tourists are here drinking Bacardi and beer in this little beach bar near the docks. Island music they love best is what they request. Get some dancing in their flip-flops and Crocs. Babes in bikinis kissed by the sun, and the boys of summer showed up for some fun. Watching pretty snowbirds fly across the floor. Everybody's hoping to score. I'm a son of a beach, they say, an interesting man with a Cuba Libre smile and my toes in the sand. I'm a poet, a pirate, a buccaneer, Blackbeard and William Shakespeare. It's not who you are or hang your hat, captain of the ship or no wharf rat, or in your backyard in your little kiddie pool. It's all a state of mind and we're all cool. So come on down, tie up at the dock, a rowboat or 100-foot yacht. Join me, my mates, and soon you will be a son of a beach like me. I'm a son of a beach, they say, an interesting man with a Cuba Libre smile and my toes in the sand. I'm a poet, a pirate, a buccaneer, Blackbeard and William Shakespeare. I'm a son of a beach, they say, an interesting man with a Cuba Libre smile and my toes in the sand. I'm a poet, a pirate, a buccaneer, Blackbeard and William Shakespeare. I'm a son of a beach, they say, an interesting man with a Cuba Libre smile and my toes in the sand. I'm a poet, a pirate, a buccaneer, Blackbeard and William and my toes in the sand. I'm a poet, a pirate, a buccaneer. Blackbeard and William Shakespeare.
History is on Radio A1A and Cruisin' Country Radio today, bringing back some of the history of the weekly Trop 40 countdowns, first 40 number ones.
Yeah, and if you've never seen a Bertie Higgins concert,
yes,
try to catch one. We'll post it, and hopefully he'll come down to be in the studio with us. And
we've had the opportunity to broadcast some of his concerts live on Radio A1A, and they have been a hit.
He's a lot of fun, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He and his band, just fantastic band.
This is the first song to show up from the production company called Tough Duck Music. Well, yes, it is the first one. And when they discovered the tropical Americana scene, they have now produced tons of new number ones. And here it is. What is it, Mayor
Don't
Gonzo?
forget the whiskey. It's Mickey Utley at number 27.
I wanted and needed, gotta get away from this everyday feeling. This Tennessee town ain't what it used to be. I wanna go there, that somewhere, to that spot where a poor man's a millionaire. No bills to pay, just the sand and me. So here I come, Key West City, Duval Street, pocket full of pennies. Sang a few songs, pub crawl for a month or so. Head on down to Mexico time, stick an umbrella in the sand and unwind. Lay back, hola amigo, can you help me? I'll take the salt, lime and beer, don't forget the whiskey. I got my spot on the other side. Dollar margaritas, Bob Marley in the sunshine. I can't write my name in the sand back home. Waves and tan lines go right together. A knife in a tree, carve your name to remember. Hell, I don't need your rocket chair. So here I come, Key West City, Duval Street, pocket full of pennies. Sang a few songs, pub crawl for a month or so. Head on down to Mexico time, stick an umbrella in the sand and unwind. Lay back, hola amigo, can you help me? I'll take the salt, lime and beer, don't forget that whiskey. That clock 5 days a week, driving down that old one-way street, just to wake up, sit back and do it all again. I'm all in. So here I am, Key West City, Duval Street, pocket full of pennies. Sang a few songs, pub crawl for a month or so. Head on down to Mexico time, stick an umbrella in the sand and unwind. Lay back, hola amigo, can you help me? I got a whole lot of time to kill, and hell, while I'm sitting here, I'll take the salt, lime and beer, don't forget the whiskey. Don't forget that whiskey. That salt, lime and beer. Here while I'm sitting here, don't forget the whiskey.
Yeah.
That's right, I just sent Harry T out of the room, out of the studio when the song came on, because what did I order?
You ordered a shot of whiskey.
Yes. I had to have it. Oh, I want to say hello to HHT Greyhound.
Hello, HHT.
He wrote, he says, I made it on YouTube for now. Hello, Mayor Gonzo.
Hi
Hello, Greyhound.
And there's a question here by, let's see.
Becky Denton's on. Hello, Becky Denton. Becky Denton Music.
Frank said, is the regular Trop 40 later? And no, it's not. We had a little issue with the poll this past week.
Frank LaFola.
Yeah, he may not know that the songs are compiled by a Trop 40 poll on social media, Facebook primarily. Facebook decided to take down all of the company's poll applications, not just ours, for 2 days. So we didn't feel it was
So this is
fair.
a special Trop 40 countdown. This is celebrating the very first 40 number one songs in the history of the Trop 40 countdown.
That's what this
and
is.
now, where are we going? So, where are we going? Where are we going?
Well, it's
don't forget
time
the
for
whiskey.
Daryl Clanton one more time.
God, it is his birthday. Holy cow!
Well, he had a lot of number one songs.
He's a
first couple of
fantastic
years of
artist.
the Trop 40. He is a great songwriter
And he
singer.
loves the Trop 40, doesn't he? He
Indeed.
loves the
This one's
tropical
called
Americana music.
Gulf of Mexico.
Well, I woke up this morning, I was feeling fine. Opened up my door, and then I looked outside. Good God Almighty, and there's 3 feet of snow. I need them warm, warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Give me them warm, warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Cold margaritas and a night at Sloppy Joe's. Good God Almighty, I can feel it in my soul. Need them warm, warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Hurricane season, brother, I don't care. It don't matter what it costs, I gotta get down there. Good God Almighty, I can feel it in my soul. I need them warm, warm waters of that Gulf of Mexico. Give me the warm, warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Cold margaritas and a night at Sloppy Joe's. Suntan lotion squeezing right up through my toes. And them warm, warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Well, I'm getting on that highway, brother. I am headed south. Going back to Dixieland. Mama, hush my mouth. Good God Almighty, I love to hear that ocean roll. And feel them warm, warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Gotta have them warm, warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Cold margaritas and a night at Sloppy Joe's. Suntan lotion squeezing right up through my toes. And them warm, warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Gotta have them warm, warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico.
It's Daryl Clanton, Gulf of Mexico. That's the 28th number one song of our first year of the Trop 40 Countdown. We'll be bringing back the top 40 of the Tropical Americana music, regular countdown of the top 40 songs of the week, next Sunday at noon, as we all are always here. Okay. Mayor Gonzo?
Here I am.
I know you were writing.
You know, my head was down. I was told, don't put your head down. I said, but the top of my hat is so nice.
She's getting so many messages.
You can see the weave in the hat. And it's just, this hat is 30 years old, by the way. Yeah. I have left 2 husbands, National Enquirer out in Hollywood, and what else? I mean, I flee. Sometimes I just take a notion to flee like I did to Australia. I just pick up and go and don't come back. And I've left all my furniture, but what I did take, not the man.
Too much information.
I took the hat. The hat has been my sidekick for 30 years.
You know, I believe that.
Well, it's true. Why shouldn't you?
Even though you used to work for the National Enquirer.
It don't mean I lied.
It doesn't?
No, but I did once or twice because I was made to.
Okay.
They're scoundrels, snakes in the grass.
Well, speaking of...
No, I didn't lie. I never did lie. Truthfully, people, my credit rating, through the roof.
Alan Runco is our next #1 artist, and this song right here follows up his other #1 of the year, which was Two Coronas. Mm-hmm. This one, though, is a different style and has become the #1 destination wedding song ever in the Tropical Americana genre. Mm-hmm. It's called
My Wave.
I think I got it. As I watch the waves hit the sand, she's the answer for all the good that's in my life. No turning back now. Time to open up old souls. Never thought I'd see the sunrise as it stands so right into your eyes. And I could get lost sometimes, but I always realize it's your love, your touch, your kiss, that I just can't resist. You're my way, my way. You caught me by surprise. That sweet, beautiful smile, the warmth of your kiss. I never get enough. She crashes up to me when I feel I just can't win. I never thought I'd see the sunrise. It stares so right into your eyes. I could get lost sometimes, but I always realize it's your love, your touch, your kiss, that I just can't resist. You're my way. This boat will never go astray, as long as I know you're here to stay. And no turning back. Love has found its way in this dreamer of the oceans. He's here to stay. For the one who stole his heart from the way. It's your love, your touch, your kiss, that I just can't resist. You're my way.
Wow, what a
Alan
great song,
Ronco.
huh? Yeah.
That's and the Florida Keys often uses the song, and I hope they're paying for it.
Well,
when
you never know about those
for
things.
these weddings, because the Florida Keys, Isla Mirada is like number 2 in the United States for weddings.
Wedding destinations.
Wedding
yes.
destinations. No, it must be number 3 because Key West is number 2 and Hawaii is number 1.
Hawaii, Key West, and then Isla Mirada.
That's right.
Wow. There's a number of places to get married here, to renew your vows. I think you do a lot of vow renewal and
don't
weddings.
You? Yeah, I do. We have a secret. I thought he was getting ready to
We have a lot of
expose it.
secrets,
I
folks.
thought he was going to expose it.
No, but she's going to be doing some vow renewal that we all want to keep secret. Let's put it that way. But if you want your vows renewed, the honorary mayor
I'd love to do
is an
that.
official officiant. Yeah.
You know what would be fun? For all of you to come down or during the meeting of the minds
Yeah.
and let's renew everyone's vows.
all together.
All together and try to go for the number, what do you call it? What's the thing for,
Guinness Book of World
thank
Records.
you. Yeah. I was trying to think of Ron Thomas casting 14 fly rods at once. The artist
Papa
of
Hemingway did that.
the artist of Pirate Night Before Christmas. And if we could do that and get in Guinness Book of World Records, wouldn't that be fun? From the southernmost United States island.
Yes.
And renewing all of our vows at once. At one time. Let's think about that. Y'all give me your ideas if you want to try to do that. I mean, we can take just an hour out of your meeting of the mind schedule.
Absolutely.
I say it's a Bloody Mary sunrise party.
Wedding renewals.
Wedding
Bloody
renewal.
Marys. What a great drink to renew your vows with.
Why? Well, I know the ladies with their white on, and the men wear white as well. Baggy pants and
Cheers to you. We've survived some good times and some bad times in the Florida Keys.
it is
there
what it
was
is.
there was a time in 2010 when the Deepwater Horizon oil catastrophe basically emptied the islands. Even though the oil never made it here, the perception that it was here.
The media's perception, it's going to flood the islands.
But
oil
up on the
islands.
Gulf Coast, there were terrible things that were happening. And
Yeah.
a fellow by the name of Daryl Clanton
I have no idea who Daryl Clanton is.
and Sherman Noir got together and did a song called Osceola's Crying.
Yeah.
Which Osceola is the original Calusa Indian chief, Seminole
Right.
maybe.
Seminole
Indian chief, and the kind of the father of the Florida, environmental movement and sort of the original Indian chief who gave us the guidelines on how to take care of the environment.
Well,
and we screw it up every time.
Well, you know what? I don't want to say,
What?
am I imagining things? Did I dream this? That the new chief, Billy, went to prison, or they were trying to send him to prison for something, or who knows who's picking on who. Somebody's always got to be picking on the men. Calm down, men out there. Calm down and keep your rockets in your pockets.
Well, just listen to this song. This is a song that kind of features some of the feelings that we had while the Deepwater Horizon was playing havoc with our beautiful waters in the Gulf of Mexico. It's called Osceola's Crying. Sherman Noir from Germany and Daryl Clanton from Tiki Town. The number 30, number 1 song in our first 40 number ones.
Of Osceola's here, and I'm quite sure he knows what's happening in the waters of the Gulf of Mexico. It's like he's standing on this beach, watching as it's dying. And I swear to you, I hear the ghost of Osceola crying. Osceola's crying, and the ocean's turning black, and all the greed and profit will As the politicians point their fingers, we all know they're lying. And I swear to you, I hear the ghost of Osceola crying. The red man tried to warn us 200 years ago. Yes, she is your mother, and you should treat her so. But the lust for worldwide money controls the human race. And if I were Osceola, I'd be laughing in our faces. Osceola's crying and the ocean's turning black. All the greed and profit will not ever buy it back. As the politicians point their fingers, we all know they're lying. And I swear to you, I hear the ghost of Osceola crying. Osceola's crying and the ocean's turning black. And all the greed and profit will not ever buy it back. As the politicians point their fingers, we all know they're lying. And I swear to you, I hear the ghost of Osceola crying. And I swear to you, I hear the ghost of Osceola crying.
Wow, what a great song.
Yeah, you know, I always like that song. Kind of brings tears to my eyes. You know, I mean, we have really, people have just destroyed the Everglades, or destroying the Everglades.
Stop it.
And then, yeah, exactly. Stop it. And a python was shown on the internet the other day, maybe by Jesse McKinnon, who owns Cooper's Airboat Rentals, who's a personal
Coopertown, mayor of Coopertown.
As a personal friend of mine, and they showed a python eating like a 6-foot alligator. The alligator's tail was sticking out of his mouth. He was just gulping it down, and his body was expanded to, like, you know, just huge.
Sherman Dwyer, Daryl Clanton there. And by the way, pythons are not native to the Everglades.
Yeah, they're eating the nesting birds and saltwater birds and everything. You know, it's just not good.
Welcome everybody to the Trop 40 Countdown Sunday edition of what's called our first 40 of the Trop 40, the history of our beautiful little Top 40 show that we do every week, Mayor.
Beautiful. Is that how you describe it? Beautiful.
Well, beautiful music, beautiful Mayor Gonzo.
Ooh, yeah.
Beautiful people voting on the Top
something.
40 poll. And each week we get to count those votes and communicate with the fans. We're
It's so much
communicating
fun.
with you
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Facebook now.
Thank you all for being here for our Friday fun day weekend party.
On Radio A1A.
Listen, it's no fun without you, believe me. We enjoy the
Simulcasting.
music, but, you know,
On
be here.
radio, Cruisin' Country Radio.
You got
too.
a seat at the bar.
Our number 31 song by a newcomer was the number one song for 3 weeks in a row, I do believe. It's called...
Sunshine State of Mind.
Yes.
Kenny Rose. He's
yes.
at number 31.
There's something about this place puts a smile on my face. I got a feeling today, well, I ain't joining the race. I think I'm gonna sit back, let the hours slide on by. Well, I'm gonna relax, watch the ocean go from low to high tide. I'm gonna take some time and let let myself unwind. 'Cause God, it feels so fine just to rest your mind. I think I'm gonna kick back, plant my ass on a chair in the sand. Not to worry about nothing except this ice cold drink in my hand. Well, you might think I'm lazy, you might think I'm crazy, but if you go there, I know you'd relate. 'Cause it's a sunshine state. Well, it's a sunshine state. It's a sunshine state. Now you don't need no car, 'cause it's wherever you are. This ain't no place or time, it's just a state of mind. So go on and kick back, let your hours slide on by. Yeah, go on and relax, take a taste of that sunshine high. Now you might think I'm lazy, you might think I'm crazy, but if you go there, I know you relate. 'Cause it's a sunshine state. Well, it's a sunshine state. It's a sunshine state. It's a sunshine state. It's a sunshine state. You might think I'm crazy, but if you go there, I know you'd relate. 'Cause it's a sunshine state. Well, it's a sunshine state. It's a sunshine. Well, it's a sunshine state. Hey, it's a sunshine state. It's a sunshine.
I don't think I'm on. There I am.
There we go.
Are you really doing that to me?
I'm hitting too many buttons. Sorry.
I think he's trying to silence me.
I wish somebody would
What
take
do you
some.
think?
You know what? If anyone would like to come to the Keys and live and be an intern and do the audio or video switching, one or the other, that would might make it a little easier.
Well, we'll talk about that. You know what? I want to say a special hello to Erica Sunshine Lee.
Hey!
Entertainer, songwriter,
Yes.
trop rock artist. And she likes wine because she just told me the wine looks good.
It is
She
good.
tried to fix me up with the Guinness book when I couldn't pull it up. Oh, and David Hartman says, good afternoon. Another fantastic Sunday with a Trop 40 countdown.
You know who David Hartman
Heck
is?
yeah, I
don't
know
you?
David Hartman.
Yes, he is the famous cruise director from the Keys.
Okay.
That is the official
yeah.
cruise director for Radio A1A and all of our fantastic cruises coming up. Number one on the list is our cruise to Bermuda coming up with Donovan Lee Carpenter coming up next year. And then we're planning one for a Chip Bell cruise.
For a
The
Jake Sullivan.
Jake Sullivan series cruise for all the people that
Oh,
read
my
Chip
gosh.
Bell's.
Now that's going to be fun. That'll be fun because
What?
if I know Chip Bell, he'll be in Jake Sullivan.
Jeez.
He'll be all over the boat
Yes.
and pulling all kind of shenanigans. He'll be where you least expect it.
Yeah. Well, we're counting down the number one songs from the first part of our history as a Trop 40 countdown. And this young man now lives in Nashville as well by way of your part of the woods
That's
of Mississippi, Mayor Gonzo.
That's right.
A lot of people don't know that Mayor Gonzo migrated down from the same area that Jimmy Buffett did to Key West about the same time Jimmy, maybe just a little after Jimmy originally moved to Key West. You moved down there as well and lived in the Keys in the 70s, wasn't it? Or the 80s?
Oh, no, it's been since '74. But there you go. Sorry about that. How did that get? I must have bumped it with my wine glass.
Must have.
Yeah. So about the same time. But then I opened up the Key West Bar and Grill And then all hell broke loose after that.
Pascagoula, which is Buffett was born in Moss Point, Mississippi.
It is the Pascagoula Run. If anybody's familiar with Buffett's Pascagoula Run,
yes,
that was my bar.
Yes,
but I'm not as old as Jimmy Buffett.
No, you're not. Nowhere near. But in this case, you, from the Mississippi Gulf Coast, were able to move around the world, eventually being on the Hollywood desk of the National Enquirer and getting interviews and assignments, one of which being the person who was tapped to go into prison in the Supermax prison in Marion, Illinois, to get a picture and interview of Pete Rose, the baseball legend there, while he was incarcerated for gambling. And you snuck in, broke into prison, broke out of prison, and then came back to the Mississippi Gulf Coast, over to Hollywood, down to Lantana,
oh, good
Florida.
Lord, don't even, But,
Our next artist
okay, go ahead.
is
Oop,
from
I got pinged.
that part of Mississippi where you first came from. And to be specific, I think Escatawba, Mississippi. He's got friends in a band called Three Doors Down.
Oh, of course, Three Doors Down. Kryptonite. Remember the song Kryptonite?
Yes.
So these are all the same guys in the same batch.
They hung around together.
Born at the same time. And
His
lived in the
name
same country
is
area.
Sean
Gassaway.
Don't forget that name.
No, but I wish it were Party Bus.
It's not Party Bus.
I
Your
love
favorite
Party
song by
Bus.
Sean's Party Bus.
I
But
do
this
love
is the
it.
Puerto Rico song, and our best to Puerto Rico as they struggle
Absolutely.
through a hurricane, political unrest.
Changes, yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's
But
crazy.
this song features a word called mufungo. Look it up.
Mufungo.
The Puerto Rico song, Mr. Sean Gassaway, number 32.
They say there's a cold front moving toward our town. The winter is dreary and cold. Let's find a place on an island where the people are smiling and the sun lights the city like gold. We can swim in the surf in Lo Kilo, take a cruise down the river in Old Ponce. Got a room with a view, a double shot of Don Q. Honey, let's take a trip to San Juan. They say there's a cold front moving toward this town. I think we should head for the sun and sit outside our casita with a cold margarita. Let's take a trip to San Juan. We can build us a place way up high in the jungle, live on mojitos, plantains, and mofongo, singing and laughing all day in the sun. Honey, let's take a trip to San Juan. Take a trip to San Juan and spend all of our days in the sun. And from the Villa Tampico, we love Puerto Rico. Let's take a trip to San Juan. We can build us a place way up high in the jungle, live on mojitos, plantains, and mofongo, singing and laughing all day in the sun. Honey, let's take a trip to San Juan. Catch that plane on the double, 'cause you're my kind of trouble. Honey, let's take a trip to San Juan. Puerto Rico.
Mr. Sean Gassaway, right there.
Puerto Rico rum, y'all. That's pretty good stuff.
Indeed it is. That's for
How
sure.
could they be failing when they've got good Puerto Rican dark rum? What is up with that? You can't fail if you've got good rum. Fix it. Somebody fix it so we can get our rum. I bet they're not even. I bet you can't even find rum at the Walgreens.
In Puerto
Rico
Rico?
rum. Puerto Rico rum.
I
We
bet
need to
you-
check that. I'm going to check
Jesus
that out and let
Christ.
you know next week.
Yes, Mayor
Like y'all,
Gonzo.
like you care.
Probably the one of the most surprised guys that I have ever seen when he was chosen by the voters as the number one song for, let's see what week, Mr. Todd Donnelly and his Steel Pans. were chosen as number one. That was June the 11th, 2017. So middle of the year 2017. Oops. We're just a little over a year old for the Trop 40, and this song popped up as the number one choice of the voters, the 33rd song in our top number one songs of our Trop 40 countdown. It's called These Old Pans, Mr. Todd Donnelly.
It was more than 40 years ago when I first heard the magic. The sound of hammered metal turned to song. Since then I have been playing every place that I can travel, and I've chalked up many memories and miles with these old pans. They're my old friends, they've been good to me. When I think about the places, all the warm and smiling faces, and the special friends we've met along the way, through the fun and celebrations, through some hardships and some changes, the music that we played, it got me through. These old pans, they're my old friends, they've been good to me. Beaches of St. Thomas, to the glitter of Las Vegas, to the decks of shelling ships out on the sea. From the northwoods of Wisconsin, to the streets of Calueso, every port of call a lasting memory. These old pans, we've been through everything together. These old pans have made the songs I sing forever. These old pans, they're my old friends, they've been good to me, so good to me.
Harry. What you doing? Yeah. I want to say, Scott Gunn.
Yes.
Scott Gunn.
Yeah.
From the Music City Fins, president of the Music City Fin Parrot Head Club. He answered the question, 240, about the Cajuns. Why do you cook only 239 red beans? He says more than 239 would be 240, and he spelled it. He says, I love fart jokes. Just saying. That's a good, clean fart joke. I don't like farts, to tell you the truth. My daddy didn't like farts, and neither do I. I think it's just rude, especially in public. Oh, my God. Remember that time that I invited you to go along with Evangeline and I to Orlando, and we stood in this line inside of a cave for some reason. I don't know what the ride was. And this atrocious guy standing in front of me farted in the line. Well, you know, first thing I wanted to do was get out of line. But really what I wanted to do was point him out. And I think I did point him out and say, that wasn't me. That's him. Yeah, I'm sure I pointed out because that's the type of person I am. Please don't fart around me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It causes barroom brawls.
That's the lovely jackhammer-like voice of Mayor Gonzo Mays, who is about to introduce another Daryl Clanton #1 from our first 40.
With Dayglow Red.
Yeah.
Get your trop rock on. Number 34. He was #1, 6/18, 2017, the song.
My name is Daryl Clanton. I love them songs about vacation and the beach and dancing all night long.
Hey, I'm Dayglow Red. I play American reggae. I love trop rock music, and I don't mean maybe.
Get your trop rock on. It's time to party, folks, and kick your flip-flops off, 'cause this ain't no joke.
We're gonna party with a purpose till the rum's all gone.
Crank up the blender, get your trop rock on.
It all started back around 93 at the meeting of the minds in the Florida Keys.
Now after all this time, it's still going strong. Every head's a flocking, get your trop rock on. Get your trop rock on. It's time to party, folks, and kick your flip-flops off, 'cause this ain't no joke.
We're gonna party with a purpose till the rum's all gone.
Crank up the blender, get your trop rock on. Senoritas in bikinis down the Mallory Square.
Nowhere else on earth I'd rather be than there.
Little umbrella drinks, sunsets on the bay, waiting for us there on A1A. My name is Daryl Clanton, and I love them songs about vacation and the beach and dancing all night long.
Hey, I'm Dayglow Red. I play American reggae. I love trop rock music, and I don't mean maybe.
Get your trop rock on. It's time to party, folks, and kick your flip-flops off, 'cause this ain't no joke.
We're gonna party with a purpose till the rum's all gone.
Crank up the blender, get your trop rock on. Get your trop rock on. It's time to party, folks, and kick your flip-flops off, 'cause this ain't no joke.
We're gonna party with a purpose till the rum's all gone.
Crank up the blender, get your trop rock on. Crank up the blender, get your trop rock on.
Get your trop rock on. Get your trop rock on.
Hey, Dayglow, you ready to party with a purpose?
Man, I was born ready. Get your trop rock on.
Band's loaded, destination Duval Street.
Daryl, it's time we got our trop rock on.
Oh, yeah.
Get your trop rock on.
Everybody get your trop rock on.
You better.
Crank up the blender, get your trop rock on.
I own, speaking of blender, I own Jimmy Buffett's original blender.
That's what I know.
The margarita blender. I mean, from like 19, I think I appropriated it in 1982.
82.
Yep. So Rick Dodd got you guys playing in my ear as I go down the highway in the Boo Boo bus. I want to ride in the Boo Boo bus. I don't know what it is, but I like party buses and Boo Boo buses and
Hello, Tim Collins in
little
Vero
buses.
Beach, huh? Vero Beach is
Vero
listening.
Beach. Hi, Tim Collins. Wait just a second. And Paul Mallard Jr. and Scott.
Hey, Paul and
Hey,
Scott.
Paul. We miss you
Great
guys.
friends.
Thank you for tuning in. And
The cool-
Sandy Herring Bates Muir
Oh,
says, hi, you too.
She's a journalist for Trop40 magazine.
She's amazing. I
Yeah,
love
an
I love
amazing
Cindy
writer.
Herring. She is
She's
so great.
writing a book as well.
Yeah. Fantastic.
By the way, you mentioned something about getting a message from the folks with Cooler Brands. Cooler Brands has discovered our Radio A1A and our stream and all the things that we're doing in the media, and they are having a big party in September called a Cooler Party, and I believe we are being invited. You have just been invited officially, I think.
I don't know if they're paying for this. How am I going to get up there with my good looks?
You've done it before.
I ain't doing it again. Hey, it's getting, hey. Every year I get older, the less I depend on
Were
them.
you ever
And not that I am good looking. That's why I wear sunglasses
You
and a
are
hat.
good looking. You were and you are. And were you ever a professional escort?
What kind of crazy question are you asking me? That's Three Dog Nightline. What kind of crazy question you asking me?
Andale Muchacho is our next number one song in the first 40 of our Trop 40 number ones. The first year we were in existence. Troy Powers, by the way, the third Wednesday in August, Troy Powers and TJ Walsh and Daryl Clanton are coming to do the Radio A1A live sessions. We'll be broadcasting at live, multiple camera shoots, and doing a recording session there for those three gentlemen.
In Alamorada.
In the Radio A1A studios. And then after that,
Everyone's invited, by the way.
we'll be off for about a month remodeling the studio. We got to, yes, indeed. We're going to take off for a little while.
Hey,
but-
I love this. This is not work, y'all.
Oh, this is indeed, and especially the Radio A1A live sessions. The idea, the brainstorm of Dewey Engstrom, our engineer and our programmer for Radio A1A.
Yeah.
And I thank him for what he does.
Yeah, Dewey's pretty sharp
He's
guy.
a pretty sharp guy, and we're going to be really enjoying those three guys, TJ, Daryl, and Troy, as they're doing a songwriter in the round. This will be the first time we've done something like that.
Oh, that'll be great.
On
Fantastic.
the air, where you're able to go to
Yeah.
YouTube and see these three amazing songwriters.
Now, is it time for them to be here? Isn't it getting like up close to them arriving?
It's the third
To arrive,
Wednesday in
sorry.
August. It's not next Wednesday; it's the following Wednesday. So,
Okay.
if you're coming to the Keys, make sure you stop by our studio.
In
It's
Alamorada.
free to come in there and see this,
Right.
and then it's free to watch it online.
But the beer is not free,
No,
but it's
not.
delicious
But
and it's
good.
cold.
Here's Troy Powers, like I said, and this is Andale Muchacho, formerly number one. And what date, Mayor Gonzo?
6/25/2017.
Hey, Troy.
I met her down on the border. She said, hey gringo, what's going on? She asked me if I had some time to kill, and if I was here all alone. I say, yes, my dear, I'm alone here, as the night slowly turned into dawn. And I'd like to spend some time with you, but my time here is almost gone. And she said, well, andale, muchacho, andale right now. Well, come go with me in my arms, you will be. Let my love show you how. And she said, andale, muchacho, don't let our time run out. 'Cause if here with me is where you want to be, then andale right now. Well, it's been 3 years since I met her, and I'll never forget the time. My Mexican señorita, she still dances in my mind. Well, I can't wait to see her. No, I just can't wait to go.
Mexico. She said, Andale, muchacho, andale right now. Come go with me in my arms, you will be. Let my love show you how. She said, andale, muchacho, don't let our time run out. 'Cause if here with me is where you want to be, then andale right now. Yeah, if here with me is where you want to be, then andale right now.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh, it's
Holy
right.
moly.
Andale, muchacho. Cha cha cha.
You know what the Boo Boo Bus is? I just found out. Rick Dodd just wrote, I don't want him to pick me up. He's driving an ambulance. I'm all good. Thanks, Todd. Next time, different vehicle.
Welcome to the Trop 40, folks. It's a special show. We're having too much fun, of course. Scott Cunner up next, the number 37, number one song called Sanibel. Have you ever been to Sanibel, Mayor?
I used to live on Captiva.
I knew you were going to
connected
say
to
that.
Sanibel. Yeah.
This also features the voice, listen very carefully, of T. Graham Brown.
I could close my eyes and dream of things that's never gonna happen in my lifetime. Or dream of things that aren't here today, like you and me at Sanibel. And as the sun goes down inside my mind, I'm holding you alone there forever. Ocean breeze and white Zinfandel, we had forever at our feet. As the ocean sings a song that's made for lovers, and I find myself lost inside your eyes, and I wonder just how long you can love me. As the wind whispers through Australian pines at Sanibel, at Sanibel.
Your long blonde hair blows with the wind, dark brown eyes and suntan skin. Captiva says goodbye today. Palm trees stand like memories, perfect sky with an evening breeze. I need to go back there again. As the ocean sings a song that's made for lovers, I find myself lost inside your eyes, and I wonder just how long you can love me. As the wind whispers through Australian pines at Sanibel. Oh, at Sanibel.
You might say I love the water, white sand and blue sky,
But I truly love the sunsets, sitting there with you, kinda makes me high.
as the ocean sings a song that's made for lovers, and I find myself lost inside your eyes.
And I wonder just how long you can love me. As the wind whispers through Australian pines, Sanibel.
At Sanibel. I can close my eyes and dream of things that's never gonna happen in my lifetime. Or dream of things that ain't here today,
Like you and me at Sanibel.
Annabelle. Scott Connor. T. Graham Brown.
That was number 37. Harry?
Yes?
Do you know
No.
that maybe I was a little overserved last evening at Sloppy Joe's. And I took the conch train home.
Shall I alert the media that you were overserved?
I was a little over, just a little bit.
You took the conch train home.
And now that may not sound like a big deal to you, but I've never driven a conch train before. That is kind of funny, isn't it? I'm happy to be the honorary mayor of the Keys and
You
Key
must
West.
have the best job in the world.
I do. I have the greatest constituency in the world.
Oh, no shit. Excuse me. Robin Tricker up next, and Anthony Cruisin. Robin Tricker's second song of the Trop40, first 40 a year in our history as a show, bringing you tropical Americana music, the top 40 every week. We come back next week with the current Trop 40, and Robin Tricker and Anthony Cruisin have a song that the voters voted back in. What's the date?
It is October the 1st, 2017, and the title of that song is You, Me, Vitamin D, at number 38.
Singing along, doing 20 and a 45.
I got my thrift store tee and my ripped jeans on.
Dabbing lavender patchouli on my wrists and my earlobes.
Tequila in a coffee cup, keep it on the down low.
Lay back and take it slow.
Tricker, Anthony Cruisin. That is their 38th number one song of our first 40.
Yep. Yes, we're almost at an end here. Great music, salty tunes for a Sunday.
I'm offended, man.
What about? You're
said
too
I-
easily offended.
You said I talk too much.
You do talk too much. But that's a different story now, isn't it? Island J just wrote me, from IslandJ.com.
Where they have your T-shirts for
and
sale.
he's got 2 new T-shirts of mine. It's not paranoia if it's really happening. And timing is an art, and the art of timing is everything.
It is damn sure
so
everything.
true. Anyway, so if you want a T-shirt with those quotes on it, I'd appreciate it if you go to Island J and to the Mayor Gonzo page.
What other T-shirts does he have, man?
Oh, I don't know. All kinds of T-shirts. All kinds of T-shirts. But you just worried about mine.
Friends,
I mean mine. And
if
vitamin D.
If the mayor has a favorite song from the first year or so of our Trop 40.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure she's kind of partial to Randy Moore because he let her ride in his big, long Cadillac.
Mm-hmm.
That big...
identical to Elvis Presley's.
It's an
big long
Eldorado.
Yeah.
One of the original
Right,
front-wheel
right.
drive, big, long
Okay.
Cadillacs.
Yeah.
But this song by Ty Thurman, I can tell you privately, as she enters and leaves our little world here on Isla Mirada, coming up from Key West, she says, man, that is really one of my favorite songs. It explains the world of the Florida Keys and the workers, the people who, wait the tables.
Oh, yeah, you definitely.
The bartenders.
They'll get it when they hear it.
Oh,
They'll hear
yes.
it. You'll get it. Hey,
Yeah.
people that come down and try to make money off the locals, no.
That's not a good thing.
No. They're all workers. Everybody's working and trying to make a living so they can stay here.
Making sure your visit here as a tourist
is exceptional.
really good.
That's right. We've got some great service
We have
here
some
in the Keys.
professionals here. Ty Thurman is a professional musician who writes music, lives in Boot Key Harbor.
And he has
Marathon.
big beach balls.
Yes.
But this isn't the tune.
No, it's called Overtime Play. It's our number 39 song in the first 40 of our Trop 40. And by the way, we only have one more to go. We've gone over a little today, but gosh, we've had fun.
Y'all have a listen to Ty Thurman and really listen to Overtime Play. I like the words.
If I didn't have to, I'd never work a day. I spend my time just drifting away. I gotta face reality, though it's never easy for a guy like me. So round about 10, I'm out of that bed. I take a couple tokes just to clear my head, and then I gotta hurry 'cause I'm already late. I was supposed to be there at 8:30, and now I'm one step away from the unemployment line, clocking in and out on tropical time. If I had to write it down in my resume, I'd say I'm seeking part-time work, a lot of overtime play. Now everybody's talking about coming to the Keys, anticipating a life of ease. But let me give you some local advice. All of this leisure, man, it comes at a price. If you stay out all night, you still gotta work. Get a black eye in a fight, you might still have to work. There's no way around it, we've already tried. You gotta earn your piece of this key lime pie. We're all one step away from the unemployment line when we're clocking in and out on tropical time. You add it all up, come the end of the day, hey, you need some part-time work to pay for all your overtime play. Hey, work a little, party more, work a little, party pay for all this overtime play. Hey, hey, hey. Uh-huh. Work a little, party more. Work a little, party more. Work a little, party tonight.
Oh, wow, Mayor Gonzo.
Oh, that's one of my favorite songs. You know what?
What? Does it make you sad?
Why?
That it's been 2 years since we featured that?
No. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring it back, not just here on the Trop 40 Countdown, but I'm going to bring back that song. I believe that's my song. I've been looking for a song to karaoke to. And, I don't really go out in public and karaoke. I just do it in my office. And I think I might do overtime play.
Well,
I always do it when I'm bored. I got to have something to do, something creative. So then
Do you ever get bored down in Key West?
Hell no.
I didn't think so.
There is no boredom in Key West.
There is no boredom in tropical Americana music, too. And we're at basically we have one more song, and we extended this from 1 year basically to the next.
Yes.
During this time, we went through a hurricane that just about destroyed us.
Yeah.
And we went through some times when we were developing a new, type of genre called tropical Americana. We were meeting musicians from Nashville and Germany and Canada and Mexico and
California,
all over the world.
Yeah.
We were enjoying their music, and we were meeting record labels like the next one is Tough Duck Music, another production by them. And as the next 40 number one songs started to develop, they became a player big time with a lot of the people seeking to up the quality of their productions.
You know what? That reminds me. I'd like to say hello to Linda Duck. Linda Duck sent me a message, and I just got it. She is a sweetheart, and she's super talented. Has a great voice, a voice that I love because she's got a voice similar to mine.
She does.
And it's almost androgynous when she sings, where you can't tell if it's a man or a woman. Is this the song you're getting ready to play?
It is.
Oh, it's Linda. It's Linda Duck. Linda K. Duck. And hello, Linda. You are a very dear friend of mine.
And Chuck Freeman from Tough Duck Music, and all the people that involved in the production of these songs, and all of the number ones.
Well, let's play it. It's called, at number 40 in the Trop 40 Countdown.
Merry Christmas.
It's called Beach Bum Santa, and it aired first on 12/17/2017. And listen to Linda's voice. I love it.
Santa's getting lazy, hasn't worked in a year. Needs a haircut, time to trim that beard. You can find him sunning on the beach, land sharks in easy reach. He's tired of all that cold and snow, feeling that old north wind blow. Santa's a beach bum living on this isle, playing a six-string, he's a parrot now. Made up his mind, there's no going back, 'cause Santa's a beach bum living in a grass shack. Used to worry who was naughty or nice, had a list, he had to check it twice. Carried those presents in a wore-out sled, too tired to sleep when he got to his bed. Taking care of those tiny reindeer, he'd rather stay home and drink cold beer. Santa's a beach bum living on this isle, playing a six-string, he's a parrot now. Made up his mind, there's no going back, 'cause Santa's a beach bum living in a grass shack. They'll stop work and they're headed south. They wanna hear it straight from Santa's mouth. Their eyes bugged out when they got to that key. There goes Santa, riding on a jet ski. I know you're worried about all you've been told. To tell the truth, I'm tired of being cold. Think I'm done, but what the heck?
This year we're gonna send him a check. Santa's a beach bum living on this isle, playing a six-string, he's a parrot now. Made up his mind, there's no going back, 'cause Santa's a beach bum living in a grass shack. Santa's a beach bum. Santa's a beach bum. Santa's a beach bum. Santa's a beach bum.
Santa's a beach bum.
Santa's a beach bum.
Santa's a beach bum.
Santa's a beach bum.
Santa's a beach bum. Linda K. Duck. Santa's a beach bum. And that's number 40, y'all. That's what we have for you today. And it was a special day. Thank you all for partying with us today. You make it. You make it what it is. We appreciate you. And the musicians, singers and songwriters. Thank you all.
This has been the Trop 40 Countdown. This has been the Trop 40 Countdown for the week. And wait a minute. Well,
it's the 11th.
Yeah, it is the
August
11th of August, but we've counted down the first 40 of our Trop 40.
Mm-hmm.
The first ever of this type of show for us to historically go back and revisit the number ones. 40 number ones.
That's
Mayor.
right. That's right.
It's been a real pleasure being with you, Mayor Gonzo.
It was
Mays.
a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
And it's
Santa's
also
a beach bum. I knew it.
a real pleasure to have had the opportunity to feature such wonderful music over the last 3.5 years, you know? I'm telling you.
Indeed. It was a great fun. Good hearing all the tunes again, you know?
No question about it.
They never get old, do they?
No, they don't.
They never get old.
But without our sponsors, if you'll recognize the one right there, if you would please, Mayor Gonzo.
Oh, that's the Jake Sullivan series, crime series, with Chip Bell as the author, and you need to visit chipbellauthor.com and start studying up on your series and get on the cruise.
And also next, we have your amazing book, Damn the Carnations, Full Speed Ahead.
Yes, I can't. And Damn the Carnations happens to be a chapter in the book, which the book is named after. But you also want to catch Moonshine and Murder, a Southern bedtime story. That's true. All of these are true stories.
But the first edition also includes the real story of you getting into prison to get Pete Rose's picture.
Ooh, that was a tough ride now, reliving that.
That's right.
Whew.
And also, you are a part of a fine magazine called Destination Florida. Florida
Very
Keys
proud.
and Key West Magazine.
Very
proud.
DestinationFlorida.com.
Yes, it is.
Current issue.
And you have that centerfold called the Big Red Scratch and Sniff
No,
section.
it's Mayor Gonzo Dispatches. It's a red double-page scratch and sniff spread.
And we couldn't be here without these guys, right, Mayor?
What guys?
Monroe County bail
heck
bond.
No, man. Always make friends with your local bail bondsman, so you don't have to sit in jail over the weekend.
They're wonderful, and they'll help you out if you
They are
come on
fantastic.
vacation and have to go home on probation.
Good guys. Good
Yes,
guys.
indeed. So from Mayor Gonzo Mays and myself, Harry T., get our app, listen to Radio A1A, and tune in next week when we count down the top 40 from our Top 40 poll.
In the meantime, I'm going to see you. I hope to see you all on my Mayor Gonzo Mays page. So if you're not a friend of mine, I'd really like for you to be.
Well, being a friend of Mayor Gonzo's, that gets you a political favor in the Keys, that's for sure.
Good wherever you can get away with it.
So thank you, folks, for listening. I'm Harry T.
And I'm Sammy Mays. Mayor Gonzo Mays.
This has been Music for the Road to Paradise.